Hello guys, today we're gonna see another clan war battle of the second campaign in the first stage, and today we are on Lakeville and we're fighting against Old School Crew. I think a really fun clan, together with the Gold Alliance, in which several other fun clans are, and yeah, I really like to play against these guys. So I'm using a really combined setup of KV1S's, Cromwell's, Hellcats, a British RT, the Hummel and the Cheffy. So I think every decent tank that's on tier 6 is in this mix. I'm gonna do a split forces combination tactic. So a more tactic that's more combining of timing and of the different properties of tanks. I really would recommend for field commanders who are trying to use this tactic to do this with experienced players, and also as an experienced or more experienced FC than a beginner, as this will require you to have a lot of map knowledge, because you need to get a feeling for each tank and every aspect of the map, and also go for and know a lot about the timing. So how fast is the 1-2 line and how fast is the relocating from city to the enemy cap. So we're in Lakeville. I set my KV1Ss on the 2 line, a Cheffy spotting in the middle because I really had some bad luck with scouts on the 4 line recently on this map. So yeah, I also relocated my Hummel to the 9 line or the 8-9 line, so you can cover the 4 line really well and also the city a bit better. I've got 2 Cromwells in the city on the 9-0 line that are spotting the city for me. So if there are KV1S pushing it, I'll spot them really quickly. But for now I don't see anything at all. So I pretty fast know that the enemy is doing a pretty hardcore camp, and I got that information after 1.5 minutes, so that's really good for me. The second KV1S that's getting spot there really confirms this for me, and there's a third one. So probably now I'm thinking now, okay, they already spotted 3 KV1Ss, 2 of them in the base. My Cheffy is shooting, and my Cromwell also, and they don't get spotted. So everything that is on the B and at the 4 line in general doesn't have any view range, so that means they're KV1Ss, as that's the most poor view range in the whole tier 6 from the heavy tanks and medium and every tank. So I need to check if there's anything in B8, but I don't want my Cromwells to drive in without any sort of support, so I tell my RT to relocate a bit so he has a bit better shots at B4 and also a bit better shots at the 8-9 line if needed. So as you can see, the coming minutes my RT, my Hummel, will drive from H0 to the north. Here I'm telling my Cromwells to scout a bit better, and I've got Isne and Sorkin in my Cromwells, and yeah, they played this map a lot in tier 6 in the Cromwells, so that was really nice for me. As you can see, they also are not spotting anything at the CD line, but however they do tell me they are getting spotted as soon as they poke out around the corners. They don't spot anything, so that means there definitely is either a Cheffy that's standing still or a Hellcat that's standing still. So I really need some more information. I'm letting them work for the coming seconds and minutes. And yeah, I think this is a blind shot from something, or one of my clanmates is trolling me, probably the last one. I think it's the Hellcat at G8 is trolling me a bit. Let's see who that is. That is probably best of best. And well, I see another KV1S. Okay, everything is confirmed. They're camping in the 1-2 line, their base, and they definitely have some spotters at the 7-8 line. But I need to know how many spotters. I know at B3, B4 KV1S are really ineffective because they have a really poor aim time and really bad accuracy. And if I have three or 4 tanks at the CD region, I can handle it pretty well. I tell my Hellcats also to gather up a bit more north. However, we really need to kill the KV-1S at E4, as yeah, he can shoot in freely. He does have clear shots. You can see my Cromwells are getting spotted. They already took a hit, and that's probably from the KV-1S, either in the base. So they're getting spotted there, and they're definitely a Hellcat or a Cheffy there. I don't want to spot the middle with my Hellcat, so I will push in a KV-1S. So I tell one KV-1S to fall back from the 2 line and push into the middle, and at the same time I relocate my Hellcat towards the other Hellcats and Cromwells. And that's really important, guys. As an FC, don't try to do everything yourself. You've got a team on which you can depend. And yeah, here I'm a bit doubting about helping him. And oh, we can see the KV-1S is already gone, so that's quite nice. And well, he's just gonna need to relocate a bit towards E4, D4 behind some rocks. And now the coming minute is really important because it's a nice aspect. So let's pause the game for just a bit. You can see that the KV-1S at the 4 line has 810 health points. And you can get a lot of information about people telling you and shooting, doing damage and doing kills, but you can also get a lot of information about how fast someone dies. That's a bit of controversial, of course, but it really gives you a good indicator. So he's pushing in, and let's check his health pool for just a bit. He's still at 810, and I'm basically relocating. So let's just check his health pool. At the moment he's gonna push in. Of course I'm gonna relocate to the 8-9 line, and okay, one KV-1S, fire, Hellcat. So I definitely know for sure that at the 8 line there's at least a KV-1S and a Hellcat. And it went really fast. So I know from in effect that there are like at least one KV-1S and one Hellcat at the 7-8 line, and probably also a spotter, because they both fired but they weren't spotted by my Cromwells or Hellcats. So we really need to turn on the heat on the guys there. I'm already telling my team, okay, they're behind the houses there, they're probably behind some bushes and probably behind a house in A4. I'm telling what the fuck my Hellcat is doing in E9. I really want him closer to us. And let's see if we can like push the KV-1S at the 4 line in and see if we can make use of him. We only have 6 or 7 minutes, and wow, oh, this is really a disappointment for me. He dies without, with giving us some information, but definitely not any more than that. So I'm telling my Cromwell to be really active and just rush in. Okay, there we go. We see the Cheffy. So that's the guy who spotted our Cromwells and Hellcats, and yeah, so he really needs to die. As soon as he stops, he's like a really nuisance. And there goes the Cheffy, and now we only have one KV-1S and one Hellcat, and we already knew that, but we also killed the Cheffy, so that gives us extra information. It also gives me the information that combined with some RT, the enemy probably has. They have, let's add up the numbers. They've got 2 tanks here. They got 2 tanks here at least, and they've got 1 Hellcat here spotting. So that basically means that with 2 tanks dead, they can have like 11 tanks in their base, or they probably have 11 tanks in this region. That definitely means that when I push with KV-1Ss, I really need to add the pressure on from the Cromwells and the Hellcats and the Cheffy. I really cannot push in first the KV-1Ss and then the city tanks. I really need to do it together, or force a reaction with snipers that don't get spotted for them to shoot at us and then push in the KV-1Ss.
So yeah, we're not winning this at the moment. It's 2-1, and yeah, it's just really important that we that this combination of splitted forces will give us the attack force we need, because Old School Crew definitely is not one of the lesser clans. And here we can see that with our superior view range we can already do some shots. And yeah, unfortunately my computer lagged out a bit, and I pushed together with one Chevy, also KV1S, at the 4 line already to kill those guys I'm aiming at now, but also to spot any KV1S that's like peeking at B4. And awesome, the KV1S from G4 shoots the Hellcat at A7. Holy shit, that's a 500-600 meter shot with a KV1S. So yeah, sorry mate, that was definitely a bit of luck, but awesome, we needed that at that moment. So 4 or 5 minutes on the clock. I'm already playing. Okay guys, I want the KV1S there. I'm telling my Cromwell Isna, I'm telling him, okay, in the next minute I want you to rush towards A7 and kill the KV1S that's there, okay? So everyone is like getting there, and you can already see the Chevy at C4. I'm using a bit more as an active scout now, and yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's another tank, and that's the spot we need. So okay, now we know 100% sure they have a lot of KV1Ss, and they're all camping in the base. So as soon as we kill the spotter at A7, we can basically snipe them out, but that's really a scenario we also cannot use because we only have 3 or 4 minutes left. So if you want to play a bit safe, 3 minutes left. So I'm telling my KV1Ss in the valley to push in, and yeah, they now really need to split up their forces. And you can see there on the minimap a small movement towards the valley. So I push in my Cromwells and Hellcats instantly. It really gives me the opportunity to rush in. And yeah, well, here we go. So my KV1Ss really get pounded at the moment. That's a bit of a shame. But now I got the whole city control and I'm already in their base. Really important, the RT really needs to die. And wow, nice focus fire. Okay, well, game played 10-5, we've got complete map control. I see 2 KV1Ss, I know they need to 2-shot me for me to be killed. And they both fire, so I give my team the opportunity to reload or to kill them both in 13.5 seconds. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. So yeah, 1 tank left, one Hummel left, 1 tank left, and 2.5 minutes. So really a fun game, really a nice game, and yeah, well, they were trolling a bit, like in the beginning us, and we were trolling them at the end a bit. So guys, like I said, what I always do is check the score at the end for a bit, and yeah, here you can see that the Cromwells and Hellcats were really useful during this game. Also the Chevy and the RT. 2 KV1Ss, 3 KV1Ss really did kills, and some other also did damage. What didn't work for me was the first KV1S over the 4 line. It definitely gave me some information, but he couldn't do a lot of damage. So that was like one of my decisions I made, that it gave me some information, but I don't know if that information was worth it. So guys, I really want to thank also Old School Crew and of course Pirates for this nice replay, and yeah, hopefully you liked it. And if you liked it, please rate it on YouTube, and I really hope to see you soon on Twitch or of course this channel. See you soon.